Hey guys, it's the middle-aged gamer here, bringing you another Train Simulator 2013 video. Let's go ahead and get into the game real quick. The excitement of the loading screens. We all gotta love it. And today we're gonna go ahead and go in to single player, of course, and then we're doing a standard scenario. And we're doing the number 2, Welcome to Cheyenne, which is pretty much a introduction to the switcher Union Pacific. Teaches you how to switch tracks and pick up new loads and uncouple and couple loads. Well, let's give it a minute while it loads the game up real quick. Any day now. Alright, here we go. Got some quick instructions. And I did move to the outside only because it's pretty hard to see what you're doing going forward in this particular locomotive, but when you're going in reverse, then you can see out that window right there. I guess that could technically be forward, depending on how you look at things. And just moving that center turntable so we can get out of here. And the good thing about this engine or locomotive is it has quite a bit of torque compared to a lot of the trains I've been using, so it gets up and goes fairly quickly. And again, you can try to read some of this if you want to. So far I really haven't used any of those buttons except for coupling at one point, but when I'm switching tracks I typically go into the detailed menu to look around and switch tracks. Alright, taking the brake off, make sure we're going forward. Let's go ahead and get some throttle. Again, we can't go over 5 miles per hour here, so you gotta be really careful. Look at that smoke coming out. And so far I'm loving the graphics of this game. Pretty detailed for what it is. And I have my task list up just so I can kind of see where I'm going or what I need to do. So we gotta go forward, get past the reversing point and reverse and pick up those 2 carts to the left right there that we're about to ride by. Is that one car? I can't tell at this point. Again, quite a bit of good detail in the background there. And it's just one cart to the left, it looks like. Again, I really don't like the inside view like some of the other trains on this particular locomotive. Pretty hard to see out. And looks like we're doing about 10 miles per hour right here. And if you look at the buttons to the right, once I pass the reverse point, I believe you can just hit one of those buttons to switch the track. My problem is I have no clue when I hit that button which way the track has switched. So let's see what I do here. Make sure we're past that reverse point, which we are now. And let's see. Looks like I did use the buttons, but again, I'm not sure. You can't really see visually which way you're going to be going on the track. I think maybe I'd take my chance on this one. And hopefully we end up going down the right track. I guess we'll find out. And looks like we are. And again, speed limit 10 miles per hour. Got a couple right here. Now I do like the reverse view out of this engine. You can see pretty good out this window. Gives you a good sense of distance as well. There we go. I guess we're not doing too badly from what Eric says. I guess it's a good sign, right? And I have to bring this forward, and it looks like, I guess, reverse back onto that track. I guess we'll see what happens here. Anyways, not sure if you guys have been playing this game or not, but I find it pretty enjoyable. Fairly relaxing to some of the other games like Battlefield, Call of Duty out there. Love playing shooters as well, but sometimes you just need a little bit of a relaxing game when you get home to chill out, have a beer, do what you do. Train going by up there. And don't want to pass the triple tree of red lights there, but you want to get it past the reversing point here. It looks like I applied the emergency brakes a couple times during this. I'm not sure if I get penalized for it or not. And this is the switcher view that I'm used to. You get a pretty detailed view of what you're doing and where you're going, as opposed to the buttons. If you hit the buttons, you know, honestly, I have no clue which way it's going without looking at that detailed view. I like scenarios like this, moving stuff around. I find it pretty satisfying rather than going station to station like I have been. Been playing mostly the electric train lately, where you pick up and drop off passengers on the London to Brighton route. So this kind of breaks up that feeling, different location, and you got to use the brakes quite a bit. And it says we got to throw a few switches on the next part here. Not really one to read, but I try to skim it as best as I can. I'm going to take the brake off, make sure we're going forward. And let's go to the next task. Oh, need to uncouple the car, which I thought I did, but maybe not. There we go. That's more like it. Let's get rolling down the road. Looks like we can go up to 15 miles per hour now, which is good. I believe it stays that way for the rest of the scenario. And typically I like to be in cabin, but again, going forward in this thing, you can't really see crap. So that's why I'm on the outside view. Plus I'm sure it's a little better and easier to watch on your part. Again, I throw the emergency brakes up. I didn't really have to. Not sure if that's penalizing me or not, but I'll probably watch out on doing that in the future. So we gotta get to those blue carts, which I just changed the track so we could do that. Need to go in reverse now. And luckily the in-cabin view reversing is pretty good. And I posted a few videos about this game so far. Had little to no views. I'm not sure if it's just one of those games that hardly anybody plays. Maybe it's just me. I have no clue. Or maybe my videos just suck. I think it's a little bit of all the above. I'm sure if I posted a bunch of Call of Duty kill streak videos, I'd be getting tons of views right now. But that's just not my thing. I'm getting to the age where I want to relax when I come home, have a beer, play something that doesn't stress me out quite as much. I played a lot of FIFA 13 this year, and playing online on that game just stresses me the fuck out, so not sure what I'm doing here. Maybe I'm on the wrong track. Okay, yeah, I guess I wasn't supposed to pick up those carts. Well, should have read the instructions a little better. And there we go. Getting past the switcher, and you go a little bit farther down the track. There we go. Now we're back on track. Need to get this train stopped, turn it around. Now let's get going. So if there's any other simulation fans out there, feel free to leave me a comment on YouTube. If you have any requests for other games, let me know as well. I'm thinking about doing a few Euro Truck Simulator 2 videos, which I've been playing quite a bit of. But may get into some other games as well. Looks like we're going to pick up some fuel. I'm assuming that's refueling. And saying that, I haven't played any really long scenarios, but it'd be pretty neat if you could go for an hour or two and have to refuel and then keep going. Not sure if that's going to happen or not. I haven't really got too far into this game as of yet. But I will be playing some more and hopefully posting some more videos when I get some time. And now rolling almost 15 miles an hour. Looks like a little fueling station here. And you got a guy standing outside right there, being lazy. Not sure why he's getting paid. Again, I keep throwing up the emergency brake. I don't see any penalties showing up, but I guess we'll know on the end screen whether or not that's good or bad. And you can see that little red timer going across there. It means I did stop in the right place. I figure out where to couple the next car is at. And just trying to figure out where I'm going and what the hell I need to do. Okay. And I gotta get to the South Scotty, which it looks like everything's switched correctly from what I can tell. Alright, let's get moving. Again, just need to make sure we stay beneath the 15 miles per hour. If you played this game, you know you can go above it, 15.1 to 15.9, but as soon as you go to 16, you get the speeding alert, which hurts you. Quick overview shot. You can see how detailed the environment is. Quite a few cars right there. Looks like we've got a Jeep, some other type of vehicles. Looks like we're pretty close to finishing the scenario. Got to couple these cars, and then we got to drop them both back off, and then make one more stop, and we're done. Or finished, I should say. I didn't really get this part. You know, it says it's 200 and something feet away. Let's see what it gets to when I couple with it. Okay, so I guess it's right about, that's correct. At 0 feet right now. Just trying to figure out where I gotta drop everything off at. You just want to follow the track back, make sure everything's switched correctly. So you got to do that one switch right here. And just want to track it back some more. Make sure we're going to hit it. It looks like we're good. guess we're pulling either oil or diesel tanks. Don't really know anything about trains offhand, but that would be my guess. Pretty much keeping my speed at a safe level. You know, a lot of the scenarios you're trying to push as fast as you can. Didn't really find the need to do that on this particular one. You know, on some of the London to Brighton scenarios, the time you really have to stop and go as fast as possible, pick up and drop off passengers. But this one's a bit more relaxed. You can tell the size of the switcher is quite a bit smaller than the typical ones you'd be taking around. And looks like we got to uncouple these two right here. Gotta make one more stop and that'll be it. Okay, you just gotta be careful not to go too fast on this. So just need to go forward and reverse right up here. Getting quite a bit of detail around. Got a few people. And we'll just get past the switching point, put it in reverse, and then stop up here. Again, looking behind, pretty good view from inside. I'm not sure if that was a glitch in the game. I've had it happen a couple times where you put the throttle on right after reversing or going forward and it does nothing, just has the RPMs go up. So if that happens, just hit the brakes on and off again and re-throttle, and it should correct itself. Anyways, again, it's the middle-aged gamer here. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, go ahead and leave me a comment on YouTube. Put this, go and stop, and let's see how I did here shortly. Can you see the little red bar moving across? Says we still had 199 feet to go, but again, it's working, so I'm not going to question it. And that's it. It's going to be the welcome to Cheyenne scenario completed. Looks like a pretty good record there. And I don't see any issues with the emergency brakes, which is a good sign.